You know, if there's anything that I've learned about new construction, it's that people love buying new construction, but sometimes that affordability factor may be the reason why you're still on the fence. Well, in today's video, I'm going to be answering that question because I'm showing you not only one, not two, but 5 different builders that are building brand new homes out here in the Oklahoma City Metro and outside of the Oklahoma City Metro under $300,000, guys. So I'm going to be breaking down everything that you need to know. We're going to talk about what builders they are, what type of floor plans, what's the square footage, and most importantly, the numbers. How much does it cost to actually buy these homes, guys? So you guys are definitely in for a treat. If this is your first time ever tuning into the channel, my name is Freedom Johnson with the New Homes in OKC Guide. We show you everything there is to know about new construction, eat, sleep, work, live, and play out here in the OKC Metro and some of the surrounding areas. So I'm excited for you guys to get to see these builders and learn a lot about what's it like really living out here in OKC. Let's get to it. All right, so let's take a look at our first builder, Colony Fine Homes. This is a local Oklahoma City builder in the area. I want you to take a look at the homes as I break down some information for you. So they're going to have about 20 different floor plans and in 8 different locations. So it just depends on which neighborhood and which city that you decide to move to. But some of the cities that you're going to have these options are going to be like Hera, Newcastle, Chickasha, and those are going to be about 45 minutes away from downtown Oklahoma City. But you can also purchase in some of the suburbs like Mustang and more. So you can be as close as 20 to 25 minutes from downtown Oklahoma City. One of the things that you're going to notice about the homes is that the living areas are going to be carpeted. And that's what's keeping the price point low. You're not paying for a lot of bells and whistles with Colony Fine Homes. You're literally paying for a home. And that's what's keeping these homes so affordable. Now, the homes are going to be ranging from $211,000 up to $290,000. But their sweet spot is really $220,000 to about $260,000. And you're going to have 3 beds, 4 beds, even 2 baths and 2-car garages. Now, right what I'm pointing at here, this is ceiling accessible. So if you want to get a ceiling fan, you can have that. You can have your shelving. What I'm showing right here is going to be the stand-up showers. You're going to have stand-up showers into your primary suite. This is why I say these builders, specifically Colony Fine Homes, is really good for people who have been renting. And I'm going to break down some of the numbers for you as we go through here. Now, you can take a look right now at the closet. You can see there's going to be shelving. You're going to have some closet space, but you could also put a drawer in there if you want. So I think the affordability factor is what makes these homes so attractive to people. Now, let's actually talk about some of the builder incentives. So the builder incentives they're going to be covering up to about $2,500 of your closing costs. So that's going to really help you come out of pocket with less money, and that's why it makes new construction so attractive. Another thing is going to be some of the interest rates. These interest rates right now are around 6.5%, but you can purchase a home with Colony Fine Homes around 4.75% interest. That's going to have you just monthly payment and interest around $1,500 a month. And that's what's making these homes with Colony Fine Homes so attractive. And they're going to continue to keep building in some other areas as well. So to find a builder that's building homes starting at $211,000 and you can be inside the metro or close to the metro, this is definitely one of the builders you should put on your list. So as you can see, a lot of these homes are really going to be good for entry-level buyers, people who actually want to get into owning, or maybe they even want to downsize. So I can't wait to show you the next house. Let's get to it. Now, jumping from a local builder to a national builder, let's talk about Lennar. This is America's 2nd largest builder in the nation, and they are building all over the Oklahoma City Metro. Prices with them are going to start from $200,000 up to $265,000. Square footage is going to be between 1,100 up to 1,700 square feet, and they're building all over the Oklahoma City Metro, from Edmond, Yukon, Mustang, Oklahoma City to even more rural areas. I'm going to say a total of about 15 different communities that you're going to see with Lennar. And what really stands out as I take you through this home right here is going to be the quality with the affordability. You're going to have your luxury vinyl plank flooring, right? That's going to be easy to clean up and it's very affordable. You're going to have your stainless steel appliances. All of those are going to come with a warranty. You're going to have your builder's warranty. You're going to have your 3 beds up to your 4 beds. You're even going to have 2 and 2.5 bathrooms. All of the homes are going to be coming with a 2-car garage. I think these builder incentives are also why some of my clients, and maybe you, are considering looking at moving to Oklahoma City. We've seen some deals come back at 4.5% interest. So $240,000 home, 4.5% interest with your property taxes, insurance included. You're looking around $1,650 a month. So those builder incentives mean if you buy with this builder, if you use the builder's lender, if you close at the title company that the builder owns, here's some of the incentives that we're going to offer you in order to help you buy a home. So as you continue to look through the homes, you can see the type of quality, you can see the space. I think the quality versus affordability ratio is really good with Lennar, and the truth is, wherever development is going to be, Lennar is going to be building homes. So I think you should be definitely putting Lennar as one of the top builders under 300 on your list. Speaking of lists, get your notepad ready. Let's break down under 300K home creations. The sweet spot is going to be between 260 and 290. You can find some as low as 240, but building in 10 different communities, 10 different cities. First thing that's going to stand out under 300K is going to be the amount of exterior options that you're going to have to buy one of these single-story homes. Square footage is going to be between 12 to 1,800 square feet. You're going to have 2 car garages, 2 baths, 3, and possibly even a bonus room or a 4th bedroom. Some of the differences with these homes is some homes are going to come with fireplaces, while other homes are going to be coming with ceramic wood tile in all the living spaces. Next one is going to be some of the smart home features. You can control some of the AC, the lock, the thermostat. You can control that from your phone. You're going to have more shelving with home creations. You're still going to get your stainless steel appliances. Here's that bonus room I was telling you about. But you can even have builder upgrades and pay for getting a tornado shelter with them. I would also point out that they're very intentional with the shelving space. As you can see that I'm pointing out right here in the closets, they give a lot of space for you, but you can see there's space in the primary suite as well. Even as we're going into the primary suite, you can see that we'll make some different double vanity sinks you're going to be having, but you even get the tub, but you also get the stand-up shower option as I'm showing you here. And that's just something under 300K that some people end up liking. So some people like the stand-up shower, some people just want a tub, but with home creations, you'll get that. But back to that shelving space, as you can see, there's room. To sum it up, they really build with a family in mind. Backyards are going to have enough space to add patios and decks in the future. When you're buying a home creations home, though, you're really buying walkable neighborhoods, parks, and community. All right, so our next builder that we're going to talk about is D.R. Horton. This is America's largest builder. I'm going to be breaking down what some of the homes are, the cost, and what some of the square footages look like. I'm even going to talk about some of the communities that they are building in right now. So I can't wait for you guys to see this one. Let's get to it. So looking for homes for under 300K, it's no surprise that D.R. Horton is on our list, but we need to break down what you're going to be getting with D.R. Horton under 300K. The square footage is going to be between 1,400 up to 2,100 square feet with them. You're going to see most of their homes are going to be only in their neighborhoods. You won't really see them partnering with another builder. Most of the time, you're going to see them in their own neighborhoods, but 14 to 2,100 square feet is really great. And that's even going to get you some single, possibly some 2-story homes under 300,000. But with the space, you're going to be having things like 3 beds, 4 bedrooms. You might even have a 4th bedroom with a study, but the bathrooms are really why I think D.R. Horton is on our list today, because you're going to see 2 baths, you're going to see 2.5 baths, you're going to see even up to 3 baths. So as we're walking through this house, just showing you about the space, you can even find things like 2-car garage, possibly even a 3-car garage under $300,000 with D.R. Horton. Is just, I think it's a great deal. It's a great steal of a deal as well. These builder incentives are going to be doing things like covering your closing cost. And that's the same thing as it is with Lennar. If you work with their lender, you work with their title company, you can end up having a lot of your closing costs covered. I've had some of my clients get their closing costs covered. As we're just going through the closet right now, I think this is the Kingston floor plan with D.R. Horton. You can kind of see just some of the space overall, but they're going to be in 17 different communities all over the OKC area and in some other areas as well, like Noble, Piedmont, Newcastle, Chickasha, Norman, Yukon, Oklahoma City. You're going to have just a lot of options for you out there. And as you know, with D.R. Horton being the largest builder, most of your homes are going to be traditional style. Now, we can't forget about the interest rates. I've seen interest rates be as low as 4.25. I've even seen 3.9. They even have something called a red tag special, which is like a home of the week. So if there's a home that they really are trying to sell, they'll lower that interest rate and lower that price for you as well. So with D.R. Horton's homes being between $270,000 all the way up to $300,000, I really think D.R. Horton should be one of the builders you should put on your list. All right, guys. Now, our next builder is Ideal Homes. Now, they are typically above 300,000. Most of the times, they're really going to be about 340 and up. But guess what? These homes right here in this neighborhood are between $260,000 and $290,000. I promised to you I was going to show you builders under 300,000. I'm excited for you guys to get to see this model home right here. We'll go through the neighborhood and we'll look at some of the homes as well. So let's get to Ideal. So ideal homes are going to be between $260,000 and $300,000, and they're really going to be known for the personalization on the exterior, but mainly on the interior of the house. And you'll see what I mean as we walk through this one. Sizes of the homes that you're getting at this price point are going to be between 1,100 up to 1,500 square feet. You're going to be getting 3 beds, 2 bath, and 2-car garages here. Now, builder incentives are going to be $12,000 all the way up to $20,000 on select homes, and you can use that in a variety of ways, whether that's using some of that money to lower your interest rate, go towards some of your closing costs, or even some of the builder upgrade options that you're going to have with ideal homes. Now, they're building in 2 different areas. They're building within the metro, and that's going to be your Edmond, Piedmont, Yukon, Mustang, Moore. They're even building a brand new neighborhood right behind Yukon, Lake Overholser, but you can also have some neighborhoods in like Harrah's, Stillwater, and Washington. And those neighborhoods are being built right now, and there's some move-in ready homes. So you can get this high personalization type of feel inside your home. But one of the things that's really standing out with them is just how the neighborhoods are being built. It really does feel like a community. You're going to have things like walking trails and parks. You're going to have even pools in some of these neighborhoods. So it's just really overall just a well-developed community. Ideal Homes is really doing a good job bringing something like this to the market under $300,000. So as you can see, buying a brand new build out here in the Oklahoma City metro is not only affordable, but it's possible. And here's the facts about new construction. When builders are giving incentives like lowering your interest rate and even covering your closing costs, it just makes it even more affordable, and people can come out of less money out of their pocket for buying a home. So if you're thinking about living anywhere in the Oklahoma City metro and you're not really sure, make sure that you reach out, shoot us a text, give us a call, shoot us an email, or even better yet, schedule a Zoom call with us. We love helping all of you clients move out here. Right now, we're helping clients from Belgium to Hawaii to even inside the Oklahoma City metros. I can't wait to get to meet you guys, but I wanted to give you this video here just so you get an idea of what some options in the affordable price point looks like. But if you're still trying to figure out what's going to be that right area, some schools to know, where should you be living, then you might want to check out this video right here.